let's talk about selling RSUs. Should you sell them immediately? Should you hold them? Let's talk about the optimal strategy for you. Everyone's different. Everyone's financial plan is going to be different, but let's just talk about the basics and how this works. As a financial advisor, I think it's often a great idea to sell your RSUs immediately. And here's why. Because RSUs are what we call ordinary income. As they're vesting, if you work at a public company, meaning your stock is traded on exchanges, anyone can buy those shares. As those shares are vesting, it's regular income to you. So it's going into the same bucket as your cash compensation, as your salary. So you're going to owe taxes on it. We run into trouble sometimes when folks want to hold their RSUs because RSUs, remember, this is a publicly traded stock. So that stock price is changing every second throughout the trading day. So if your RSUs vest at 3 p.m. on Tuesday when your stock is at $15 and you hold those shares for, I don't know, a week or two, let's say some bad news comes out about your company, that stock price could fall. Now those shares have actually lost value, but remember, you paid tax at that $15 price. So generally, if RSUs are part of your steady cash compensation, maybe they're vesting monthly or quarterly, typically we recommend that our clients go ahead and sell those RSUs immediately. You receive the income, you paid the taxes, let's keep some price stability. Now you might be going, well, I don't want to sell them immediately. I believe in the future of my company. I've got a lot of them. I want to hold some of them long term. That's fine. Let's figure out what that number is going to be. Maybe we're not holding 100%. Maybe we're going to hold back, I don't know, our first 3 quarterly vests. So we want to have, I don't know, 10,000 shares of that company stock or 1,000 shares. That's a good place to start, is to set benchmarks. So then you can hold some of those long term. So those will start our holding period also. So if we want to sell them in the future, we can make sure that we hold those RSUs for at least a year so we can get some favorable capital gains tax rates on the difference between the price that the shares vested at and the price that we sell them at. So just want to highlight that a little bit because that's commonly misunderstood. You are always paying taxes on those RSUs when they vest, when it's a publicly traded company. It's the opportunity to get a lower tax rate is only on the difference between that share price on the day they vest and the price at which you sell it at. So sometimes people get confused and they think, oh, I'm going to hold my RSUs for a whole year and I won't have to pay, ordinary income tax rates. Not so fast. You just get that slightly lower capital gains rate just on the difference. So I love the strategy of selling those RSUs immediately. If you do have RSUs from prior jobs, or maybe you've just held RSUs at your company for a long time, typically maybe have a big old bunch of them with different stock prices that they vested at. That's really when you want to talk to an advisor and think about some strategic selling. We don't want to just dump them all in one day. We want to know what our tax rate is. So I love the idea of selling them immediately. If you haven't done that and you've got kind of a messy cluster of RSUs, let's make a plan to make sure we sell them off effectively and optimized. Thanks for watching.